Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sport. And more in the NBA, Greg, we're seeing teams face each other twice in a row just like this. Do the players like this kind of scheduling, you think?
Listen, players are in favor of anything that cuts down on travel. And this is one of the ways to do it. The league's doing a lot to make the season less of a grind.
And the Houston Rockets starting five. We've got Harden. Smith is out there with Daniel Gafford. Then there's Buddy Hield, and it's Miller in at the 3 slot. Now here's Gordon. Pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. Over Harden. And there's Murray on the assist by Jokic.
Jokic so dangerous when he's got the rock in his hands. He's a top-notch passer as well as a great scorer. He always delivers.
Harden with it. And it's Gordon picking him up. Harden's shot is off. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. Murray against Harden. Back to Jokic. And Jokic throws it down hard.
Well, you got to do more than that to stop Jokic. I mean, this guy is a master at converting through tough defense.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
And what a player Nikola Jokic has become. Clark, a monster at that center position.
Greg, he's one of the players I enjoy watching the most. I mean, he is so good as a center. The scoring, the passing, the rebounding, all of it's there for Jokic. And he makes it look easy the way he handles himself. Beautiful to watch that man play hoops.
Great open look there.
All the talk is about Harden scoring, but I tell you what, he can dish that rock too.
Nuggets have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Murray for 3. It's rebounded by Houston. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, you know, game balls all around in that one. A terrific team effort. They trusted in their system and executed well to get the win.
The Nuggets with another miss. Rockets have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Here's Miller out to Smith. Lets it go from deep. Good on the triple. Smith's got 5.
Plays the 4, but he can really shoot it from deep. And when he lets it fly, that shows you the confidence he has in that shot.
Murray down low, guarded by Harden. Here's Porter on target from 13 feet.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Well, they better be thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is.
And it's Miller with the jam.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Incredible body control right there. Don't know how he was able to get that one to go. This sure was a thing of beauty to watch.
Denver making a switch here. Island's checked in. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Murray, the pass to Jokic. And then Gordon with the dunk.
And when Gordon is launched and in the air like that, he's a mesmerizing guy to keep an eye on and just get out of the way.
Here's Harden. And the layup's good off the glass. Harden's got his second bucket.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
And it's a defensive 3-second violation. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And so he hits the technical free throw. Clark, and you've mentioned this, what you like about Jamal Murray more and more is he's always creating for others.
You know, look, sometimes it's a function of who you play with as to how you're perceived. I don't think he's ever been selfish, but he wasn't always surrounded by excellent scorers. So this guy just wants to win, and he'll do whatever it takes to do so.
Offensive rebound. Here's Jokic, and Jokic throws it down.
Jokic is an absolute beast. He does it all at the offensive end. Scoring, passing, rebounding. He stuffs the stat sheet in a big way.
And Smith with the stuff.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Now, here's Jokic. Coming in off a 12-point game his last outing. Back to Murray. From outside the arc. Rebounded by Gafford.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Hield with the bucket.
There's the quick hands from Hield. Saw the defender closing in, then pulled the trigger.
There's a minute 40 left to play here in the first. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. They faced off right here last time they met, but the home team just couldn't pull out the win.
Painful to watch, guys. You could see their frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
Yeah, they had no answer for them. They simply got outplayed and outworked.
Watson, he's checked in for Porter. Houston with a big group substitution here. Jock Landale's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Saric comes in for Jabari Smith. Grant, he's checked in for Miller. And it's Whitmore in for Buddy Hield.
You know, the first thing that jumps out at you when you look at Grant is his athleticism. I mean, this guy's a terrific dunker and finishes well around the basket even when he doesn't dunk it.
Catching up on the changes for Denver. Zeke Naji, he's checked in for Jokic. And it's Michael Porter in for Gordon. Now here's Murray. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. There's Porter with the three. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Boy, slick pass by Murray. He makes such an effort to create for his teammates.
Here's Whitmore. Murray with the defensive effort.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Got that one up quick.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Harden. He picked up 12 points in their last win against the Nuggets in Denver.
Boy, he was piling up those assists in that one. I mean, every pass seemed to be on time and on target.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball, following the score by Houston.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Here's Porter after the Rockets pick up three. Murray dishes to Watson. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Harden the pass to Landale. Shoots over Highland, and it's Houston with another.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And so it's Houston going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And looking at what we've seen from Houston, what do you guys think?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. Whitmore is out there with Dario Saric. Then it's Harden. Then it's Miller. And it's Landale into the 5 spot. And the basket by Harden.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Here's Highland. James Harden picking up that last basket. Highland passes to Watson. 6 on the shot clock. Watch it fly. Almost, but it rolls out.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Basket good.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Here's Morris. Greg, no secret, this Nuggets offense revolves around the two-time MVP, Nikola Jokic.
He's the driving force, no doubt. But, Kevin, they've done a good job surrounding him with the right kind of players, guys that can defend, shoot, and play without the ball.
Al Harden following the miss by Michael Porter from deep.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, some people play with a chip on their shoulder, feeling they don't get enough recognition. I can tell you that's not Nikola Jokic. Nuggets coach Michael Malone said he's not going to bed at night wondering why no one's talking about him. He doesn't care. He's reading his books on horses. We're winning games, and he's happy. If he's happy, I'm happy. Kevin, I'm happy too.
You've always been happy, D.A. Hey, thanks. That was good stuff. Appreciate the report. It's Porter outside. Rockets with the rebound. Grant outside. Here's Landale. He's covered by Watson. The Nuggets trail by 14. LeVert kicks to Porter. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. Porter's got his third basket of the night right there. Miller surveying the floor. Over Watson. And the Rockets getting another bucket right there.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Second chance effort. No good on the layup. Houston leading by 13. Here's Saric. And Brown pulls it down. Highland passes to Porter. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Jeremy Grant picks one up. Greg, there has been some talk of having overtime played to a target score. Can you make the case for that?
I mean, yeah. I mean, more certainty on how long the broadcast will go, right, Kevin? And protecting players from the heavy minute loads that can result from those games that go into multiple overtimes. So I like that idea.
Catching up on the changes for Denver. Jokic comes in for Christian Brown. And it's Jamal Murray in for Highland. Here's Jokic. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
And here are the Nuggets now after the Rockets pick up 3. And again, Denver no good.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
The Rockets shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Those are good numbers for any team. I mean, they can feel extremely good about their free throw shooting percentage this season.
Harden against Highland. Jokic on top. There's the pass to Highland.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Now here's Watson. A three-pointer is right on target. Watson's got 5 now.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Here's Gafford. The 3 from Harden. And the 3 ball is good. And the Rockets lead by 18.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Here's Highland. A three-pointer, no good. For Houston, they've gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. And it's Miller in the corner. Shoots the 3. Highland with the rebound. And so it's Highland with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. Pass to Jokic. And here's LeVert. Pass to Highland. Clock at 6. Now Jokic. Down it goes. His 3rd basket. He's now 3 for 4. Miller outside. Harden against Highland. There's the 3. Harden, no good. The Nuggets trail by 16. Murray outside. Passes it to Jokic. Fires the 3. And there's Murray on the assist by Jokic. He's got 6.
Murray already a capable shooter from deep. I think the more shots he takes like this, the better he'll become at it.
Miller. Here's Gafford. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Here's Highland. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Rockets leading by 15. Here's Miller. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days. Well, the defense got lucky there with him missing it. But they don't want to chance that again.
And so it's Houston out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some fur. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
We're back again. Welcome. It's that time again to take a peek at how the mid-season power rankings are shaped.
Well, right now for the Nuggets, I mean, they've established themselves as a competitive team. They feel that they can get a win against any.
And pivoting back to our first half here, goes without saying, a lot to like for the Rockets.
The roster was constructed with speed in mind. We're seeing that speed, especially in transition tonight. I mean, they've straight up got them on the run.
No, Kenny, I'm trying to remember the last time I ran like a full sprint.
It was like lunchtime when we were in line trying to get lunch.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Brandon Miller has been sensational.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
The small and power forwards are Porter and Gordon. Jamal Murray is out there with Karis LeVert. And it's Jokic in at the 5. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Smith for 3. LeVert grabs the miss. The Nuggets trail by 17. Clark, one benefit that Jabari Smith has had in his career is the wisdom from his dad. He has learned a lot.
No wisdom like a father's wisdom, particularly when a dad has traveled the road that his son is traveling. In the NBA, I'm sure his dad learned a ton in his experience that he has passed on to Jabari Smith Jr. in a way that's benefited the younger Smith. And, you know, when Porter Jr. is healthy, I mean, he's got a lot of game. This guy is versatile. He's got good size. He's a multi-dimensional talent.
And there's the pass to Jokic. LeVert in the corner. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. And it's Gordon missing. Rockets leading by 15. Here's Miller. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And, you know, after starting 0 for 3 this half, they finally get one down.
And the foul on Harden. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time.
Murray scanning the floor. Here's Porter.
Smith with a nice job on that defensive stand. His length, really an asset.
Timeout call, the Rockets. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You look at Houston. They're looking extremely sharp right now, poised in the top spot and playing very well. And checking out Denver, and they're down 4 spots from them.
And you know, for the Nuggets, this hasn't been the breakout season that many were predicting, but they're still very much in the hunt for a high postseason seed, and that will keep them focused here during the season's final stages.
And they need to stay focused. I mean, they have to ensure they hang on to a high seed. It's imperative for them.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thank you. Nikola Jokic amazes teammates with his vision. Aaron Gordon says he's a basketball genius. He plays it like chess, seeing it 3 steps ahead. You've always got to keep your eye on him when he has the ball because he'll find you. Even if you don't think you're open, you're open. He's a point guard, just in a center's body. Kevin?
That is very true. David, thanks. Murray, the pass to Jokic, out of bounds. Houston takes possession. Here's what the Houston Rockets schedule looks like. On Sunday, they'll be matching up with Andre Drummond and the Boston Celtics. Then on Tuesday, they'll be facing Kyrie Irving and the Memphis Grizzlies.
And that game against the Pacers, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Pass to Porter. Fades and shoots. Rockets with the rebound.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Murray against Harden. Outside, Porter. Pass to LeVert. 6 to shoot. Miller against Porter. No good from outside.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
Here's Gafford. That's in, coming off an assist from Miller. Gafford's got 6 points.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Miller outside. There's the drive. And Miller throws it down hard.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Bones Hyland is checked in for LeVert. And a switch here also for Houston. Whitmore is checked in.
2 minutes.
Back to Murray. Trying to find Jokic. Gets it to him. They need this one. And it's Whitmore with the rebound. Rockets have gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. Bangs home the trifecta. Hield's got his second basket of the game.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
And it's Gordon missing.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Hield can't hit. And so it's Hyland with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. Murray against Hield. Now Hyland. 5 points in the game. Jokic kicks to Murray. Porter outside. That shot missing.
Yeah, but the defenders draped all over him. He just could not shake loose.
And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Hyland with it. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And, guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call them.
Catching up on the changes for Denver. Watson, he's checked in for Jokic. Christian Brown comes in for Gordon. And Monte Morris subbed in for Murray. They set the pick. Morris into the lane. They need this. And that's 2 points on the layup. Morris has got his first points in this one. To the paint. Here's Gafford. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. The Rockets on top, opening up a huge gap. And we're coming right back. In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Taking a look at the Rockets, they've got Whitmore. Jeremy Grant is out there with Saric. Then it's Harden, and it's Landale in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Murray, the pass to Watson. LeVert with it. From past the arc, and Watson with the basket on the assist by LeVert. LeVert's got his third assist on the night. And for Houston, they're shooting fantastically in this game, 62% from the floor. Here's Whitmore. Rebound by the Nuggets. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Highland's shot is good.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
And sometimes that's the best policy when you're going up against a big guy. Take it to the 10. Right at him. Get to the rack. That was some slick passing from Harden on that one.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball. Here's Highland. Misses the three. For Houston, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Shot from 16. And Houston again with the bucket.
Man, that is almost the perfect arc on that mid-range J from Grant. You can see evidence of the work he's put into improving that jump shot of his.
Harden against Highland. Top of the key. Here's Nunn. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
Yeah, unnecessary. I mean, make them earn those points from deep. Don't give them to them free at the line.
Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for the Nuggets. The Rockets also changing it up. Brown, he's checked in for Jock Landale. And it's Alex Caruso in for James Harden. And here's the fast break. Highland's shot is good.
Boy, LeVert showing you his unselfishness there. I mean, if you're open, he loves getting you the ball.
The Rockets have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Grant tries again, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
Well, you know, that's the way it's going to be for them today, fellas. Can't sustain any momentum.
Jokic, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Michael Porter comes in for Murray. Jock Landale's checked in for Houston. Inside, here's LeVert. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Boy, LeVert gets really good elevation when finishing. So smooth around the rim.
Passes it to Landale. From beyond the arc. No good that time. And so it's Highland who brings the ball up for the Denver Nuggets. And one of the big changes to college basketball, Clark, as you know, the NIL, name, image, and likeness. It seems like that would impact the choice to enter the NBA draft.
I don't think there's any question it's had that impact. Some guys that were borderline draft picks now not being penalized for being on scholarship can monetize their name, image, and likeness and do so to the tune of some fairly significant dollars in some cases. And even if the money is not NBA large, it still could close the gap for a family of a player that might be struggling and could use some additional income.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
Denver's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
And how about the move he made there to come up and get himself clear in the lane for the deuce?
to the inside. Whitmore.
And obviously a total team player. Saric is a guy, if his teammate is open, he's going to get the ball.
The Nuggets have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. LeVert finds Jokic. Now here's LeVert. T right on him. Porter, no luck.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Island against Caruso. And there's the foul. We're going Alex Caruso. That's his first foul. And these days, you know, Clark, the trade for a star player takes a stockpile of draft picks, doesn't it?
Well, that seems to be the one way you can assure yourself of getting a proven star somewhere in the area of his prime. You know, and it doesn't always work out for both parties. Teams typically, in that case, would have to mortgage a bit of their future to get a player of that caliber. So it is tilted towards more risk than reward in most of those scenarios. You know, at the end of the day, size does matter, especially on the glass.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Houston.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so taking a look at their season record, this will be win number 31 on the year.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far, they've won 2 straight.
Yep, but 2 more to go before the end of the season, and they'll obviously be very confident heading into those 2 games.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for James Harden.
A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
Substitution. Number 21. Kobe.
Now the Rockets with it. Well, this one is winding down now. Houston can watch the clock run out. There's Brown with the 3. Hits the three-point bomb.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
Murray outside. So we see Houston taking the W here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You'd never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Thanks very much, James. You were in a rhythm from the opening stages of the game. What does it mean to have this kind of performance?
I'm happy. I'm happy we won. We played 4 quarters of great basketball. You got to be locked in. You got to have that mindset to where we're just in attack mode every play, and that's what I was in tonight.
You had them on your heels, man, and congrats on the win. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And that about wraps it up. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. As we leave you with our New Balance player of the game, James Harden.